What's up YouTubers, Batman here. Been wanting to upload this deck profile for a while now. Today I'm going to be uploading my Omni Heroes, I guess they call it nowadays. Basically, Super Poly, normal heroes, you know, whatever combo if your opponent works well. I was going to wait about a fortnight till my secret rare e-calls get here. So keen for those. I took a break from the game, come back a week, 2 weeks ago, saw secret rare e-calls and was over the moon. I'm a little bit of a rarity whore, so let's just get started. Got a few cards in the mail, which I'll tell you about later. To start off the deck profile, we'll start off with the monsters. You got your one Stratos, basic, you know, key card in the deck, searches for everything, and if need be, pop back row. Playset. Ultimate Rare Alius. It took me forever to get a hold of. Been collecting those since back in the days when Little City was running wild. So we've got those three basically. They're just beaters, light targets for shining, Gemini Spark, all that fun stuff. Now, this is my own little tech here, the double Wildheart. A lot of people don't like it, but with Torrential at 2, I think Wildheart is just great. And with the new Acid hero, Diane, coming out, Wildheart's just going to be running wild, so I guess. Wildheart, he's great. Secret rare Wildhearts, fucking love him. Alright, next up, we got two Oceans, you know, ab-zero targets, plus keep them on the field long enough. Big pluses right there. Next up, another card which doesn't see a lot of play, but I personally am a big fan. Heat. 1600 goes up to 1800 just by having himself on the field, which is good. In fact, does include himself. 200 attack per face-up E-hero. Yeah, you can get him real strong if you can swarm the field. I was looking at fitting in some Bubble Mans as targets, but you just can't fit Bubble Man into my playstyle, into my deck's playstyle. It's got more monsters than the normal style. Right, so that's all the heroes that I run. You got one Gorz. This deck, sorry. If it can tend to overextend, leave yourself a bit open. Gorz is a great backup for when that happens. Triple Thunder Kings. All secret rares. Yeah, just beater. Great first turn play. You play your search cards, play your duality, throw him down. Opponent can't do much. Basically, they got to choose to run over him, and then you got defenses to keep him from doing that. And last, two effect Veilers. Ultimate rares, gotta love them. But yeah, so two Veilers. They're pretty much a staple in any deck nowadays, unless your deck revolves around, you know, very few cards in your hand. But other than that, there's no reason why a deck shouldn't be running Veilers. I would be running maxx, but I don't have any at the moment. And since I quit, they've gone up in price. So I'm probably going to hold out on those for a little bit, and hopefully they'll get reprinted eventually. So, 3 dualities, yes, they're only supers. But I'm not paying $60 for secrets, so supers will do me, $5 each, no problems with that. So, you know what those do, I don't have to explain those. Now, 2 e-calls. Secrets in the mail, can't wait for those, so keen. Search out your Stratos, get another search off that. That's good work. I chose to run only 2 Gemini Sparks because I'm not running Hero Blast, so the only way I'll be recycling Alius is with the Shining, which happens quite frequently, but I think 2 works well. 2 works well. Now, fusion cards. Future Fusion, just cut monsters out of my deck, fill my grave. Works real well with Vision Hero Trinity. You get to send 3, you start setting up for Miracle Fusions real early. Works great. Now, 2 Super Polys. I chose to only main 2. Yeah, one of them's a secret, the other's a rare, and I've got another one. But secrets are on the way, so that's the main thing. So, main 2 of those. I was maining 3 up until yesterday at my locals, but it works real well with just 2. 3 can sometimes be dead, but it's rarely dead. Now, 3 Miracle Fusion. I've got Ultras in the mail. I'm looking for ultimates. They're impossible to find. But if anyone's got any for sale, let me know. Definitely take those off your hands. Now just staples. You got the LOB Reborn. 2 MSTs, 1 MRL, 1 Hobby League. First Ed, Legend of Blue Eyes, Dark Hole. Love it. Metal Raiders, Heavy Storm. And First Ed, Pharaonic Guardian, Book of Moon, and I'm not paying $150 for a super. So, that'll do me. Now onto the traps. You got Solemn Brigade, Judgment, Warning, Warning. I cheaped out a bit on those, but, you know, what happens, happens. And we got Mirror Force and Double Torrential. And that's all the traps I chose to run. I was running Safe Zones and CEDs, D-Prisons, but I don't know, that's not my playstyle. I like it this way. Basically, I just combo off with the magics, and that's how it works. So we'll move on to the extra deck now. The card that wins you the games, that's the Triple Shining. He's getting reprinted. Hit America, the reprint on the 16th, I think. Secret Rare reprint, but I think the Ultra just looks more pro, so I'm going to stick with these three. Plus, I've already got them. Double Great Tornado. Probably going to cut it down to 1 once I get my hand on some Blade Armor Ninjas. But for now, we're sticking with 2 of those. Nova Master. Definitely sticking with 2. If I had a third, I'd consider it. Great way to get Resem mains. And even Glads gets rid of Herrick, Laquaris. Works real well. 2 Absolute Zeros. Yeah, you know what Absolute Zeros. Basically, summon him if you're overextending. He's a good card to overextend with because it's just when he leaves the field, so they compulsory it, they DP it, you still get to blow. It's great. Double Gaia. Gaia's prob's going to be going down to 1. I've only ever played him once. Won the game with it, but only ever played him once. He's not one that you tend to go into very often. Dracul Quest, another one you don't use very often, but when you do, it can work really well. Yeah, gets rid of pesky Stratoses and stuff like that. Good fun. There's a Vision Hero Trinity I was talking about earlier. I used to main Safe Zones, and Vision Hero Trinity with Safe Zone was ridiculous. It was pretty much an OTK. As soon as Trinity pops out, he comes out with 5,000, can attack 3 times. You safe zone their monster so it can't be destroyed by battle. Ram Trinity in it 3 times with 5,000 attack. Almost always game. And I'm lacking a bit in the Exceeds, so the last 2 cards are just 2 Utopias. I want to get a Utopia Ray and some Blade Armor Ninjas and just see what happens from there, but pretty much, unless it's a rank 4, you're not going to use it in this deck. Blade Armor Ninja seems the way to go. Get some more use out of Tempest with that too. So we're going to go on to the side deck now. We've got the, basic staples in your side deck, double Sidras. You win the first game, you go on second. Game 2, side him in. Top 1, turn 1. It's a great beat to start off with, because your opponent's already got a monster out there. We got just the third MST. Main 2, side 1, in case come up against. A lot of people in my locals now have been running non-fusion zone, just because I've been winning it. And it's a pain in the ass, but it is effective for them, so definitely have the third MST in there, just to make sure of that. Also, third Super Poly, sided against Glads. Mirror matches, it works real well against too. And especially with Shining out, we've got a couple of Light Swarm players, and once Escudero, the Dark one, comes out, it's going to be great against Insectors too. So, once Escudero's out, Super Poly's definitely going up to 3 in my opinion. Two Starlight Roads. I don't run a whole lot of traps in my main deck, but there's a lot in my side deck, so if I have to side in a trap heavy, throw in a couple of Starlights against Light Sworn, Glads, works real well, stops the Geysers, stops the JDs. especially double TT as well. You could get away main in one, but I don't have that much back row all the time, so I like him inside. Again, double bottomless. They're great against dinos. Basically, dino, yeah. As soon as you see that rabbit, they're going to go into double Sabersaurus. You flip the bottomless, knock them both out of the way, cuts them down to size. Pretty bad, because then they've just got the Cabazillas left, or bottomless the Cabazillas as well, they got nothing. The safe zones I said I was running. Bumped them down to side, because I like them against Insectors. They send Hornet to pop a card. They're going to pop that back row safe zone, chain it on their monster, takes the monster with it. It's real good. And also against Insectors, and against Wind-Up Rabbit, Dino Rabbit, Tour Guide. You chain Disappearance the Tour Guide, the Rabbit, the Hornet, and they're sort of up shit creek without a paddle. Works real well. I've only got the 2, but I'll make do with them. And last but not least, triple skill drain. Again, we got a few light swarm players, so it's real good. And skill drain really doesn't affect this deck at all. Slows down a lot of decks. It's Insectors and everything. It's real good. The problem with Insectors though, it doesn't stop. It stops you being able to send the. It stops you being able to activate the them on the field, but when they're treated as equip cards, you can't stop that, which is a shame. But it works real well against. They go Rabbit. Sure, they can remove Rabbit, bring out Ragia, but they can't summon with its effect, and it's just the vanilla beta, which you can run over with any 1-year fusions. Just take your pick, run over them. Sure, Shiny's only 2/6, but it works real well. And Super Poly comboing off, it's brilliant. Anyway, so that's the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe, and should be. I think I'm going to be uploading my mate's Light Swarm build. And he's trying to build Insect Swarm at the moment, but that's a while off. He's still got a lot of cards coming. Anyway, guys, rate, subscribe, comment, and catch us next time.